Hello, everyone. Oh, nope. He is still there, but he is not the focus anymore. Regrettably, you now have me. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Cult of the Lamb vibes, prominent critter, and ominous music. I keep meaning to go back and pick up the DLC for that. A couple friends of mine were playing that in another Discord, and it seemed like a lot of fun. I remember enjoying Cult of the Lamb. I played through it pretty quick. Can I help you, bud? You want to get settled? Hi. He is simply staring at me. Buddy, if you could play the game, I'd let you. Hi. Okay. Yeah, so last time we did our diagnoses. Bridge, welcome in. Hello, Annie, Danny, Alan, Pegasus Bat Spider. Hello, all. Welcome, all. Love to see all of you here, as usual. The executive producer joins us. He refuses to get comfortable. We should find a game Dash can stream. I agree. I am tempted to set up a camera, but he doesn't stay in the same place often enough. But just call it the dash cam. But yeah, we did our diagnoses last time. What else did we do? We talked to Kane. Oh yeah, we found Simon Kane's body, and he got turned into milk by Ruben. This vial contains a universal vaccine, which is fucking... Oh, yeah, that's right. Fucking... Yeah, I've seen that here and there, too. I know Elfie, who raids in occasionally sometimes, and is a good friend of mine, has a camera set up, I believe, looking at the cat tree that one of her cats sits on. And she can flip over to it. Dash just doesn't stay up there, usually, when he's hanging out. If he's in here, he's on my lap, and I don't really want a camera just set up pointing at my lap for the entirety of the thing. Right, so we have the vaccine. However, we do not have enough orderlies to distribute it. Scratch cam. No, that's bad. I'm not doing that. Late again, Doctor. Well, punctuality has never been your finest virtue. Getting that stupid stutter again. Forgetting to do anything about this. Perfect. I just noticed it looks like he'll eventually be able to issue 4 edicts per day. It seems like it. Everyone has their flaws. I struggle with punctuality, as you struggle with insubordination. Whatever you say. After all, you're my superior. I came to discuss a certain inconvenience. Perhaps you've noticed the Stillwater has grown uncomfortably crowded. I have an I know how this happened, but why the hell did it happen to me story? Oh, I'm very interested, Bridge. I have. It seems you've decided to gather the strangest possible people in the emergency command. There's a constant stream of supplicants and assistants, all circling for your notice, and getting none, from dawn till dusk. That, beatific girl. Surely you don't mean Ava, the mistress of this house? Unlike you, I'm not a doctor, but I understand the sand pest spreads too easily. To collect so many possible carriers under one roof is a foolish strategy, assuming it even is a strategy and not mere chaos. During an epidemic, wouldn't people be better off keeping their distance from one another? So what do you propose? We can't send the command away, we have work to do. What I propose is... And, how should I put it? A reduction in density. Don't stand as close to me as you are now, and don't permit anyone else to stand so close to you either. The disease spreads through contact. You may be right. In fact, you're more right than you know. Everyone in this town ought to isolate from everyone else. Social distancing? Made a grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner last night, as one does. In the process of moving my mouse and mouse pad so that I could properly center my bowl, because tomato soup, my mouse ended up in my tomato soup. Oh no! That's not great. -5 contagion, +5 unrest. That seems good. I don't love our unrest situation right now. I need to kill the fucking Shabnak, is what I gotta do. You're hunted by a ghost cat who wants all mice to drown. Yeah, no, I think Annie Danny's right. I think he's got it in one. That was very sad, and now my mouse is not registering clicks. I can't imagine why that would be. Do you think it is the tomato soup? That's a huge fucking bummer though, Bridge. I'm sorry to hear that. Right, okay, so morphine is disappearing from the hospital. I'm just lucky I still have my old mouse, which I replaced because the scroll broke on it. It's mostly funny. Yeah. It's, it's very silly to have a mouse end up in soup. We have less to do today than I think I thought we did. Oh, no, that's right. I need to re-kick off the Artemy thing, and I need to approach Clara while I'm fucking crazy. Or she won't talk to me because I'm boring. Presumably dried now, so it should be tomato paste, which is similar to thermal paste. Brother, I do not think that's how that works. Back off. Fuck you. I won't hesitate. I went the wrong way. Stay back. Forward and to the right. But, well, I'll just do drugs before I talk to her. Fuck it. I can kick that real quick. Let's be manic. Fuck you. That is definitely not how that works. In the near future, figure out how to tear down this mouse and give it a thorough cleaning.
Get over it.
We did this. Bags under my eyes. Sandpest. Okay. Organs from the Haruspecs. Okay, Clara, am I manic enough to talk to you? Or should I take... Well, let's take a little bit of camphor. What did I just do with it? Oh, I equipped it.
Are you sure you aren't just a building block for Simon? A brick in the wall of his magnificent temple?
Oh, okay. So no matter what, she won't talk to me here, even if I'm crazy. Okay.
I used to
We did
wander at
this.
dusk, only to be found somewhere new at dawn.
Okay.
Never odd
Hi,
or
Ava.
even.
Who brought it? All right, give me the note. Right, note from an Arab bride. Meet me at the water tower in the steppe. Okay. These are the things we have to do now. Oh, and we need to go to plague districts and try to find that flower to shoot the Shabnak. Let's start with that, because that's going to take the longest amount of time. Let's check up here. If we do a quick run through of the areas, we may be able to pretty quickly identify if there's a
produces monsters.
flower. Well, the Shabnak's here, which I bet means the flower is. Maybe not. No, it shows up in my doctor vision as huge and green. Fuck off. But I'm not. Ah! That guy got. Oh, there it is. Hello. Not this time. Time to go. Okay. Not too bad. Is this plagued? Yes. I'm gonna go here and try to find my boy Hi Pat. Okay, prototype's not good here, but this is bitch. Stay back. Doctor. Doctor. Maybe she wants you to be suicidal. No. Clara does seem to be the type to, I can make them worse. And that's why I like her. Hi, Pat, where are you? I guess I could just go back to the Stillwater and do it there. Honestly, that might be easier than just running around trying to find Hi Pat. Hey, Scoop, welcome in. Never mind, I found Hi Pat.
Everything's so vibrant.
Hi Pat, do you not Oh, you don't let me build a gun in the cart. Damn it. Alright. Ah! Boy, these staircases are slim. Was it one of the kids down there? I thought I couldn't talk to any of them. Hey. Oh, right. It's always the little murky girl. Alright. I've got so many walnuts. I want your recipes. Hi, Pat. Do you have anything that costs 1? No. I'll just take 1 nut back. Okay. Keep wanting to call him Hype Hat. Like the Hype House. Okay, we build a gun, we shoot the Shabnak. Then we go about seeing all of these other things. I'm gonna do the thing where I need to double check what button pulling out a gun is. I think it's 3, yes. Hey, bud. Prepare the projectile. Mod the game and make him wear a hype hat. Exactly. Time to defeat the Shabnak with the power of friendship and this gun I made. So she's probably still up in the flank. God, it means I gotta go through the theater district again. Fuck me, dude. I need everyone to back the fuck off. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. God, Dankovsky's gotta be acting like an absolute lunatic, just waving a pistol. Jesus! Stop it, Clara! Turns out she has a sister. Shabnak? Shabnak? That's not strange, really. There are lots of Shabnaks, just like there are lots of albinos and rats. Although it's easy to see who she got the idea from. What's important is that now there will be 2 of them swarming around you. You know, your hypnosis seems to be working on me. I don't even have the strength anymore to explain that Shabnak doesn't exist. Because it's exhausting and stupid to fight the truth for so long. Even you're not that stubborn. Here's something we consider. There's only 1 projectile in your gizmo, right? Can you make it so that there are 2? I can't. So now when you show up with a loaded gizmo, the Shabnak will split into 2. At that point, your only option is to learn to distinguish the real from the fake, the saint, so to speak, from the carrier. For there are 2 of them, but one is only a reflection of the other. You need to kill the real one. One Shabnak is a reflection of the other. Mirrors again? You can't tell them apart by their appearance or behavior. One will attack, the other will run, but the one attacking won't necessarily be the real one. They swap places, the little pests. The only way to tell them apart is with fire. Let me guess, one is fire, the other is smoke. The fire turns green. The real one doesn't alter the color of the flame. You've seen it already. But the twin burns green. Like will-o'-the-wisps. What did you mean? And why is that? I told you about the will-o'-the-wisps. Haven't you seen the marsh near the steppe? That's probably where the little sister came from. That's why she's so moody. I suppose you could take a shot at random, but I suggest you light a fire first and observe, and then proceed with certainty. They're toying with you. Poor thing. It is wise to conduct tests before proceeding, no doubt about it. And watch out. If you mess up and shoot the wrong one, you'll have to start all over again, collecting samples, reloading the gizmo. It's better to make sure first. You're so prudent. I didn't expect that.
I will kill you.
The sand pest is changing. The crude sprawl was burning with a yellow flame. If Shabnak gets into the fire and the color of the flame is different, that is not the sand pest. I must watch the bonfires carefully. Shabnak is sentient, and it learns. It will try to deceive me. Hello. Oh, shit. That's the fake one. Where's the real one?
Kowski. How could you?
Ugh! This is stressful!
Something's unraveling.
I don't...
Mesa
Fake is chasing you, so the real is fleeing from you. Yeah, I just don't know how to find the real one. I have a really hard time seeing in these plague districts, shockingly. Yeah. Fuck them off, dude. I need drugs. This is stressful, the Pathologic story. You mean they're not all stressful? If it helps, my pro strat for this was leaving and entering the zone and lighting the first fire until I got the right one. Honestly, that's a good idea. Let's pop over here real quick. And then let's just pop over here real quick. Let's wait for the rumbling. Are you real? Oh, yeah. go.
Fires.
You've subdued her for the day. The town is recovering from the plague. She awaits you in other days. She will be stronger then. Thank you, Alan. That was great advice. The countdown is how many shots I have left to clear the fog before I have to reload the gizmo.
Every creak. Like a
It's my
gunshot.
ammo. I went the wrong way. Oh my god, leave me alone. Ah! Go away, go away, go away! Leave me alone! Why is this one so big? God damn it. There's not much feedback on using the gizmo. Yeah, no, the gizmo's really awkward to use. Because you have to, like, charge it up and then fire it, but it's slow as all fuck. Hello? Do I need to use the other exit, I guess? Yeah, okay. Weird. All right. What am I looking for in here? A letter that promised something sensational. Right, this is where Maria Kena is.
I know the lines too. How else could I find my way around all the attics, and the cellars, and those twisty yards?
You son of a barnacle. I lost the pin again. Maybe move it to the left? Hey, sign, what you doing here? Go, take a breather. I told you I'd call you lot when I'm done. Hello, Sticky. Again? Oh, it's you. Big city man. Push the door for me, will you? Right here. You're heavy. Might do the trick. It won't. The lock was broken so that not even you could open it. That's what I'm saying. Master Barak couldn't have just died like that. There's no way. I think so too. You know, I didn't like you at first, Big City Man. You and your foppish coat. Everyone's oohing and ahhing over you while Bear gets dragged through the mud. But I can see now, you're all right. Good luck, Sticky. I advise you not to investigate Isidore's death alone. His son is certainly interested in learning the truth. Isidore's body was buried on the second day. Okay, well, we've already done some of this. We have that, like, fucky puzzle box still, yeah.
And worst of all, a coward. Always been a coward. Oh, I hate it.
What do you want now, and Daniel? The audience is over for today. Is it true that Simon's body was stolen?
And if it was true, do you think I discussed my late uncle's body with you? Like he's some sort of lost bull? Or a purse that caught the attention of a less than honest chambermaid?
You want to track him down, don't you? So do I.
I tell you this, you have only a superficial understanding of my uncle's disappearance. His body, if it even exists, doesn't matter much. I can still feel something living. It's more like a sigh than a chunk of meat.
Well, we need a reason to open Isidor's study anyway. It must be locked for a reason. I've only got one shot, one opportunity. All right, let's go to the club and do a bunch of drugs so that I can talk to a lunatic. So we'll go back to the club. I can never remember where the entrance to this stupid fucking club is.
Things are animated.
You're here to plumb the limits of my Amazonian mind. Clara, where the hell are you? Oh, it's my fucking sad boy. Hell yeah. Peter Stomaton, apathetic architect. We were briefly acquainted in the capital. Peter wasn't particularly alert, but he never stared into space like he does now. In this town, he built the polyhedron and took to drinking, unable to bear the beauty of his own masterpiece, or the thought that he'd never create anything better. Apparently, the polyhedron is truly an unparalleled achievement.
Don't teach me to dance, pal. Been a clown all my life.
Please don't shout. I have a migraine as it is. That's because you're a slow drinker. Too slow. I'm way ahead of you. Do you know Clara? Have you known her for long? Long as I can remember. So about 2 days. She's utterly mad, and I love her for it. I try to speak to her as little as possible. She's depressing. Come now, why would you say that? We were just here having a great time. She was telling us stories. I almost died laughing. God, are the Stamatons like Dankovsky's mania and apathy personified? They really feel like each of them is at one end of his mental spectrum. Her stories make you want to hang yourself. There's a darkness to everything she says. That's because you have no sense of humor, and you're a slow drinker. Here, let me top you up. Yeah, like, there's an interesting parallel between the two of them. Because Andre is very manic, very energetic, very fucking let's go. And Andre's Peter's deeply sad. It's almost like you're talking about two different people. What? No, she's sitting right over there. We just talked to her. I'm still laughing. And I'm still in a daze. Rumor has it she can heal people by laying hands on them. Do you think it's true? The only thing that heals me are those bottles behind the bar. Or rather, what's inside of them. Her hands don't heal. All they do is let you forget. That's because you drink the wrong way. You go too slow. You have to drink so fast, the booze outruns your thoughts. Can you imagine, Dankovsky? Clara just spun us some yarn about a talking rat. I almost burst laughing. Peter's been standing there still as a statue since then. Because it wasn't funny. You're laughing at another's misfortune, Andre. I suspect her of stealing morphine from the hospital. Seriously? What a gas! That's what I call really living your life. Can't say I'm surprised. I imagine only morphine can drown out her screaming soul. And you wouldn't think by the look of her that she's on sedatives. I'd say she's the exact opposite, borderline psychotic. You're borderline psychotic. That's why you think she's like you. I think I understand now. Morphine disappeared from the hospital. Whose doing is this, if not the changelings? Where is she? Oh, there. Okay. How depressed do I have to be? Is this depressed enough?
You've changed, haven't you? Or am I seeing things?
Not only are you boring, but you're also annoying. Like a fly. Are you gonna keep hovering around me like that?
What, you don't like it? Not even going to say anything, huh? Fine, whatever. I might as well talk to a brick wall. Not enough, I see. More.
Wait, why did it reset? Fuck!
Alright, I gotta go outside and get fucking sad.
God damn it.
The rat prophet is Clara's shoulder angel. You know? It'd kind of track. God, it's gonna be so hard to walk back sad. Is there anything around here that will make me sadder? I see plenty of things that are gonna make me freak out. Dealing with Clara's bullshit enrages Daniil. Yeah. Can't believe I wasted all that fucking valerian extract or whatever. Let's get manic by standing next to the fire. I'm trying to get apathetic though. I want to talk to her. I want to talk to sad Clara. I want to talk to fucking bleak Clara. But I don't have enough drugs, and I'm not finding anything outside that'll make me upset. I mean, I do slowly get apathetic just by looking around at nothing. So it's just a matter of time. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go over here to the herb bride. We're gonna talk to the herb bride. We're gonna see what's going on over here. Then we'll come back.
You've come by Allah Imshin. May Mother Bodo caress your step. I was afraid that it was all for naught.
The contents of your note were quite intriguing. Burak is a strange fellow for sure. But calling him a murderer? I do hope you have proof.
I am Malal Gnaya, a bride of the steppe. But it doesn't matter. I've come asking for help for my sister, not myself. She is my Abgai. And she's in love with Burak. This must be stopped.
What's wrong with being in love? It's a wonderful feeling.
This is not that kind of love. Her love is a Bohir love, a Mu love, an Ubshe love. Her love is a noose that must be broken.
But why come to me?
Nara's life is in danger. I see it. She's tied herself to Burak too tightly. Her attachment strangles her like an Urman in the heat. An Ubshe love must be broken, healed, or it's Untarna.
So he'll break her heart. What's the big deal? She'll cry a little and then fall in love with someone else. That's always how it goes when you're young.
The problem is not with Nara, it's with Burak. He's hollow inside. I see it. Echoes always resonate within his body. Those echoes, that void. That's what calls to Nara. That void will kill her. The void cannot love. It lures other people's love inside itself and kills it.
When I saw the word hollowed in your note, I thought you'd misspelled hallowed. But apparently you think he's literally hollow?
Burach knows the lines. He can plunge his hands into a body, a living body, a dead body. That is his gift and his curse. He knows the lines, but he does not know limits. He is unable to say no to himself, and neither will Nara be able to say no to him. Don't you see?
Honestly, I don't. What are you implying? That he'll dissect her alive? Nonsense. Why would he do that?
Nara will allow him to plunge his hands into her body. She will ask him to do it. She wants to be with him so badly, to merge with him, that he will kill her in the end. Bekhara, it is also about you. I saw Nara lying on the ground, dead, empty, hollowed out in Burach's embrace, and you were beside them. You were also in that dream, so you must go to meet him.
Burach, where could he go?
I don't know where he is, but I know where to find her. Go to the bone stake lot. Talk to her. You'll see that Burach is her disease. Don't let him plunge his hands into her body.
All right. I hope it's not too late.
Well,
a local dancer fears for her friend. She is in danger because of Burach. Well, allegedly. I guess let's go fuck with that. I'll try to get depressed and talk to Clara later. I've only got one shot, one opportunity! Oh my god, it didn't work. Here's the thing. We need a living organ. Here's the thing. I need that organ.
Once Dankovsky. Now,
I wasn't ready for all this either.
Of Dankovsky.
Childhood is long behind us.
Ah, physician. How did you know I was here? Never mind. I've brought you live tissue. Hurry. We don't have much time.
What is going on here?
Nara was infected with the sand plague. She didn't stand a chance, just like Kanjur. I told her about our work, about how important it is, and she agreed to help.
When I said we needed an organ, I didn't mean a vital one. A tiny piece of a kidney would suffice.
That's not true, physician, and you know it. If we understand how the sand plague behaves in the heart, it'll be a breakthrough. Make haste. The tissue is alive, but not for long.
Fine, give it to me. I'd tell you what I think, but we really don't have the time. What was I expecting? The heart of the infected herb bride has been cut out alive. I need to study it while it's still beating. The analyzer is in the still water. Isn't the analyzer also over here with Hypat? I thought Hypat had an analyzer as well. Oh, yeah, this is the apathy that I wanted. Too bad I'm a million miles away from the stupid fucking bar. The microbe is captured in a living tissue. A vaccine can be prepared from a living microbe that will protect other countries and cities from the disease. The sinister microbe that turns human blood into a boiling brew has finally been caught. Yes, a sacrifice had to be made, but what is this doomed victim compared to the perfect discovery? Yeah. Dankowski, I understand that you're a little upset. No, dude. Hypat sees you, pulls up with a still beating heart, and he's like, huh? I feel like Hypat must be fucking terrified of us. Maybe if I offer my services, he won't remember that I'm also filled with organs.
It wasn't me. Don't glare at me like that.
That wasn't sad enough. It's very frustrating that it makes me
simple man. Why talk when you can fight?
Less sad when I talk to her. Maybe I need to wait until the horrible filter is on. There. Okay, can we talk to her now? Am I sad enough?
Whichever finger bleeds.
What the fuck, dude? Do I have to be manic, I guess? Fine. I wasted so many drugs on this. That's obnoxious. It really seemed to imply that I needed to be one or the other, and I'm much more interested in the apathy than I am in the mania.
Be quiet, you lot.
Staring at the fire. Freaking out. Maybe Clara just hates you no matter what you do. No, I think there's something here. I just think the fact that it's not very well codified is throwing me. Is there anything else I can, like, kick for a big boost? Oh, I have...
You're too high strung.
This. And these.
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
That's probably enough mania.
It wasn't me. You've never seen a living human in your life.
Oh, you gotta be, like, real far. I'm so sick of you, shadowing me everywhere like some maniac. We have a missing morphine problem, and I need to find the man who stole it.
or the woman. All this uproar over a couple of stupid morphine vials. I took them, okay? It was me.
So it was you, after all. Why didn't you own up right away?
I wasn't myself. And now it doesn't matter anymore.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? What did you do with the morphine?
I gave it to Mama. I took it for her.
Saburova, then. She asked you to steal it and you agreed? Just like that? What if she asks you to kill someone?
You try living with her for a while. When she starts whining and pleading, it's easier to just get her what she wants than to explain why she can't have it. Easier to fetch her morphine than listening to her moan about the pain and suffering.
Don't you have the gift of healing? Cure her with a laying on of hands, and that's that. Problem solved. Or does laying on hands not quite do the trick? What gives?
She's weak. She doesn't believe in me. When she feels good, she does. But as soon as she's in pain, she starts whining for her morphine. I had to steal it just so that I wouldn't have to listen to her moaning.
Where is she now?
Home at the Rod. Just a bit ago, I could hear her moaning from all the way over here. She's quiet now. The morphine must have helped.
I'm going to have to suspend you from the hospital. Theft is unacceptable. Katerina Saburova is abusing morphine. What news? Let's see if we can get this done before the day ends. I don't have a ton of time. Damn, if you're manic, you can really run through these districts. You can really schmoove.
Tired of this noise.
Hey, buddy.
You want the bull's protection? Come, Kun, don't be a stranger. The bull can protect us both.
I'm not sure I understand. What do you mean the bull can protect us?
Wise men drew pictures. Walk with bulls to stay safe. The bull, it has special knowledge of the earth. Death does not touch it. Stand with a bull. Death will pass you over.
Drew pictures? Oh, I'm starting to understand. Do you mean posters?
Posting? No, I don't want to send letters. Enough kin to talk to right here. Galan Baidal. How do I put it in your tongue? There is joy in togetherness.
No, this is not about sending mail. Posters are pictures on paper. The picture of a bull. All around town. Is this what you're referring to?
Yes! These pictures show bulls. Walk with bulls to hide from death. A wise man drew those.
This is not exactly the point. The picture shows how people should keep away from each other so that a bull could fit between them. An imaginary bull.
You read the picture wrong, Kun. Even if this was the idea, special wisdom can guide the artist's hand. Wisdom that didn't cross the mind. The picture is true. A bull is strong. A bull can protect.
Well, if you only hang out with the bulls and avoid people, it might actually do the trick. We call it sociable distancing.
Fuck. Hate your house, Saburovs.
In a quiet house.
Oh!
You
Oops!
can hear the rats in the walls.
Well? Are you done digging through other people's belongings? What's this, Katerina? How did you get a hold of morphine? Astounding. You barge into my house, rummage through my things, and now you have the audacity to ask me about morphine? Have you no shame, Bachelor Dankovsky? Stop dodging my question. I recognize these vials. They're the ones handed out at the hospital every morning. What were they doing among your stuff? You planted the vials there, just now. I'll call the guards. Quit playing dumb. Here are the vials. I've just found them before your very eyes. Care to explain yourself? What do you know of pain, Dankovsky? Answer me. What do you know of pain? Here we go again. Shall I predict what's coming next? You will now tell me how terrible your pain is. You'll try to make me pity you. And it won't work. The nerve! If only you could feel a fraction of the suffering that I'm going through. You're a doctor. You ought to be helping people, not making tawdry accusations. You've stolen morphine from a hospital. You've stolen from the sick. How could you even conceive of such an idea? Imagine your veins were filled with broken glass, and every heartbeat pushed the shards further in, cutting you from the inside. That is pain. And when the shards reach your heart valves and pierce them, the pain grows even stronger. Fascinating. Did you come up with this one yourself, or have you read it somewhere? I live with it every day. You need treatment. I know some people in the capital. They can help you. Saburov will certainly offer his support. No! Please don't bring him into this. He's suffering enough already. I didn't steal any morphine. I know. You used Clara. That doesn't make it better. Quite the contrary, in fact. No, it's not that. I didn't want to steal, but he left me no choice. He made me, said that Clara had access, said that she was allowed in the hospital, said that she wouldn't refuse me. Who is he? Your husband? No, I can't tell you. I did have a man in the warehouses who got morphine for me, but a couple of days ago he stopped doing it. I don't know why. I felt awful, sick, in great pain. Do you know how that feels? When you're in pain and have no one to talk to? So I summoned him. Oh, get on with it. Who did you summon? The Rat Prophet. Are you taking anything else beside morphine? Morphine can cause delirium, but this is the first I've heard of this kind of hallucination. You don't believe me. I knew you wouldn't. But I'm not out of my mind. He exists. And that's as real as I am standing here before you. Yeah, the Rat Prophet again. I'm going to regret asking this, but how exactly did you summon him? Is there a procedure one can follow? He can be met at the stairway to heaven, under certain conditions. And what would those conditions be, exactly? He only comes at night, when the southern wind blows. I'm surprised it doesn't have to be under a full moon. He has a keen sense of smell. When the northern wind blows, the town carries a different scent. There's a chill in the air. He doesn't like it, so he takes his leave. For a time. Funny. Artemi Burak has a keen sense of smell too. Always talking about scent or another. Maybe Burak is your so-called Rat Prophet. No! Believe me, the Prophet is hard to confuse with anyone. You'll understand it when you see him. It's not easy, but if you know the rules. I asked why sometimes he doesn't answer the summon. He says it's because of the wind. The wind is blowing from the south today. I'm sure he's in town. But tomorrow the winds will change, and he'll leave. If you want to meet him, you should hurry. Tonight is your last chance. After that, you'll have to wait a few weeks. Why would I... What? Very well, let's say I believe you, and there's some kind of prophet who only appears in town when the southern wind blows. How do I find him? He comes after dark to the stairway to heaven in the backbone. There's a small altar at the top with a skull on it. You'll need to stand right before it and ring this bell. Here, take it. If you do everything right, he'll appear. And then he'll explain to me why he's incited you to steal morphine from the hospital, right? I have told you all I know, Dankovsky. You can mock me all you want. You can tell on me to my husband. You can lock me up in your isolation ward. I do not care. All I ask is for mercy. Don't take these vials away. I swear I will not steal from the hospital ever again, but I need these vials. Don't you understand? Absolutely not. There's an outbreak in town. Every vial is accounted for. If I give you morphine, one of my patients will have to go without. Perhaps you should visit the hospital and choose the person that will suffer the pain in your place. You. What are you suggesting? Have you no shame? Never. Have you no heart at all? What? Don't feel like taking responsibility for the pain of others? Have you no heart? Just leave. I'm tired. You know, it's actually a little cute seeing your trite attempts at manipulating me. Saburova has an addiction. I must help her. Leaving her morphine is out of the question. Grief used to supply Saburova with morphine. According to Katerina Saburova, at night on the stairway to heaven, I can summon the rat prophet with a bell. Okay. I don't have a ton of time. Nothing going on in here. Alright. I'll shoot the rat prophet and deny his existence, too. Finish that conversation with a whoops, now I'm too manic. Chug a few vials of morphine. Do the morphine in front of her. I actually did do that. Alright. I'm going to teleport over to the backboard. And by teleport, I mean walk. And then, once we get there, I'm gonna take a 3-minute ad break. It's nice that I don't need to deal with, like, the Shabnak right now. I feel like that would be even more, tedious here. All right, to keep the whole pre-roll ad thing off, we do a 3-minute ad break at about the midpoint, so we're going to be doing that right now. See you in 3 minutes. Grab a drink, use the bathroom, do what you gotta. See you soon. To speak to the rat prophet. I like the rat prophet. Shabnak just pushes you off the stairs. Bye. How y'all doing on this Thursday? We chill? We vibing? We hanging out? I'm very sleepy all of a sudden. Ugh. It is shedding season. The executive producers leaving tumbleweeds. Getting a damn shirt. Advertisements are now done. All right. I have rung the bell. Yep, there he is. The Rat Prophet. A thing from the dark. Actually, just a dwarf in a mask. Surely another joke by Mark Immortel.
What do you want to hear, human?
What sort of beast are you?
I should be asking you that, human. What sort of beast are you?
Why are you tormenting Katerina Saburova?
She torments herself. She calls for me. I arrive. She questions. I answer. Our business is not yours. So what do you want from me?
She told me you asked her to steal morphine from the hospital. Why?
She was unwell. She asked where she could find morphine. I guessed that the hospital must have it. That was all. Which part of this counts as me asking? If there's one thing humans are good at, it's shifting blame.
Do you know where the sand pest came from?
You summoned it yourselves. The plague comes to cities. It comes wherever humans gather, to any place you stuff to bursting with your disgusting, hairless, tailless bodies. Where there are no humans, there is no disease.
Oh, you know everything, do you? Maybe you know how to defeat the plague, too.
Leave. Pack your things and get the hell out of here. The plague will go with you. It will be better for everyone.
I'd gladly leave if I could, but I can't. The town is closed off.
Excuses. You humans are always like that. You are made of nothing but death and excuses.
Where would we go?
The further, the better. Leave the rats alone.
Maybe the rats would leave instead. That way we don't have to poison them. Did you think of that?
Rats were here long before you. It was you who came to their land. It is you who should leave. I can already see it in your eyes. The thought to poison my kind will come to you any day now. Don't do it. Show mercy for my kind, human, and I'll make it worth your while.
What do you have to offer?
See, human? You're already haggling, greedy. Humans deserve nothing but contempt. But I do have something I can offer you. Leave my kind alone, and I promise you won't regret it.
You're already playing Saburova for a fool, and now you want me to join her company? I'm not falling for that.
As you wish, human. I made my point. This conversation is over. I don't want to waste any more of my time on you.
Pest control. How did I not think of clearing the town of rodents before? Perhaps the plague will subside. Maybe. Maybe so. fastest way out of here is, I think, right around this house. And here it is. I mean, I think it's going to instantly end if I get down here, but I'm going to go see if I can talk to Grief before I run out of time. Yeah, it's past 2. Here we go. The end of the day has come, in which a scene unfolds. I keep trying to see if there's a subtitle thing for these scenes, but I don't think there is. Nope. Oh well.
He was exhausted, dead tired. Kept saying, if I fell asleep, no one would wake tomorrow. It's like he was frightened of going to sleep. Felt he had to write to rest. So what were we to expect from such a man? He who never sleeps ends up sleepwalking. An exhausted helmsman spells a ship's demise.
So, now what? He's not standing in our way anymore. We can finally act precisely like we see fit.
In our way? Who's we? I have my own approach to the Sandpast. So do you. Be on your way.
What matters is that he would be on his way back to the capital of his.
Eepy. Daniil Dankovsky is Eepy. Ava? You around? Oh, okay. What the hell's gonna happen day 7?
Daniil, another day awaits you.
It's telling Daniil to take a fucking nap. It's best to save the Ava conversations for when you need amalgam. I haven't, needed any amalgam yet, really, except for briefly when shifting to other days. I've been pretty lucky in that regard. What was that outside? Our stretch of the Gorkin has always been the quietest, but now it feels like an angry mob is building barricades in the garden. It's just the actors. They're performing their pantomimes right here. I suppose it's a retaliatory gesture. I did set up the hospital in their theater. I see. So both the stage and the audience are here now. They say the town's life is built around the bull enterprise, the production of meat. But it feels more like it's built around the theater. Have you ever wondered what the theater produces? Performances that entertain people or distract them from their problems. Mark once told me that the theater produces the audience. Supply creates demand. This should be simple for you. You're a scientist. The observer affects the experiment. Only in the theater are there observers on both sides. Some observe the stage, and others observe from the stage. Mark despises cinema, doesn't he? That's probably why. Actors recorded on film can't observe the audience. I've never seen a film, and I don't want to. No one there would hear my applause. But Mark is right. Watching something defines it. A spectator may think that they're uninvolved, but that's a lie. At this rate, we'll end up saying the spectator is also the author. In part, and also the subject. I'm already confused about which came first, The chicken or the egg?
Real life and performances are mirrors set face to face. They endlessly repeat reflections. But in truth, they just capture the light that exists somewhere beyond them both.
I can't tell if you're sometimes... I sometimes can't tell if you're talking about transcendence or physics.
Still about theater. You know, once I thought Immortal was Mark's pseudonym.
And it was, well, a bit much. Can I help you?
But it turned out to be his real last name.
A person like him seems to be prone to embellishing in the name of beauty.
It can't. He's so desperate for the stage to stay truthful that he's accidentally forgotten how to lie in everyday life.
I'm grateful to him. He gave up the theater for the hospital, but these nightly pantomimes outside my window are swiftly eroding my gratitude.
It seems like the actors have quieted down, and we can finally get some sleep. I wonder how long they'll keep besieging you.
I hope they don't follow me to tour the capital. Okay. I don't see any reason to really change what I've done. So let's go see Grief. And then I think we can kind of put a wrap on day 5 for the time being. And move on to whatever the fuck awaits us in day 6. Oh, cool. I don't need to go through any dangerous zones. Bulls. Bulls await me. It's always bulls.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Don't mind me, Grief. I'm just taking some shit from you.
Feels like my stitches are popping.
What you want? See, here's the thing. I know you used to provide morphine to Separova. Why did you stop?
Look at you, Dankovsky. Coming over here laying out all your trumps from the start. A fool gets women naked, while the wise prefer naked truth. It was a nasty business with that morphine.
You say that like there's ever been a nice business with morphine. What happened?
Saburova happened. Said if I gave her one more vial, Saburov happened. Said if I gave her one more vial, he'd, pluck me and stick me in soup. You won't catch me on the governor's bad side. I'm a humble man, not meant for soup.
So you closed up shop and she turned to the hospital. She's got her daughter filching morphine from me.
No shit. Really, good deeds are just a drop in the ocean of venom. I stay the hell away from morphine now. It's trouble, that stuff. Like a knife to the gut.
Hold on. That's what I'm here for. The town is heading for disaster. We need morphine badly.
What am I, philanthropist to you? You think morphine grows on trees? My men risk their lives for the stuff.
I saved your life too, you know. You could make an exception for me.
True enough. But you know what they say. The truth tells 6 lies before breakfast.
Sometimes I suspect you make these sayings of yours up as you go. What does that even mean?
You saved my life, Dankovsky, that's for certain. I owe you. But I can't just give you morphine for a song like I did for Sabarova. My boys would look askance. But if you fancy butter, then we could dance.
All right, barter it is then. Go on. Show me. How much do you have? 1. You have 1. Sabarova's bell. Ding dong ding. Some use a flute when dealing with rats. For the rat prophet, I've been given a little bell. All right, we don't have anything else to do today, I believe. Grief agreed to trade with me, but the price will be steep.
Chief, thank God you're all right. They wouldn't let us see you for so long.
Suspect Daniel Dankovsky, bachelor. You have 2 minutes to talk. Do you know this woman? Of course you did. Why did you bring her here? I'm the only defendant in this case.
They didn't bring me here, Chief. They let me see you because I demanded it myself.
And they agreed? Just like that? It's a trap, Seraphima.
You just up and disappeared. I hear that they brought you in for a chat. Do you even understand how long this chat has been going on for? I filed complaints with a couple of offices, but of course that went nowhere. So I've come to see you myself. And I won't leave until I'm certain that you're being treated properly.
How long has this chat been going on? Feels like a couple of dozen hours now.
Hours? It's just like I thought. They're not simply talking to you here. They're doing something. Using Gorsky and Stein's work, aren't they?
Well, when it comes to vaporized substances in the air, I have no way of knowing if they're exposing me to something.
I had some reagents on me, but they took it all away at the door, so I can't check. The main Thanatica archive is in your head, Chief. We can't lose it. I won't have it.
I've never regretted keeping poor records more than I do now.
Listen, Daniil. Walls can be rebuilt. Experiments can be redone. Samples collected again. But your mind? You weren't yourself when you came back from the Gorkin. It's like you became a different person. Look at me. I need you to walk out of here as the man you were before you left for that trip.
You cannot begin to understand what I've been through. All right, Citizen Lokovitskaya, you wanted to make sure your father is alive and well. As you can see, we have not laid a finger on him. We're discussing business with him? No, that's forbidden. That wasn't part of our agreement. Wrap it up.
Father?
Oh, right. Thank you for coming to see me, my darling daughter. I'm doing fine. Now be a dear and leave. Both this place and the city.
You're the founding father of Thanatica.
I don't care about caution anymore. What became of Thanatica? Did I stutter? Or have you two geniuses suddenly turned stupid?
Damn it all, Chief. Tell them whatever they want to hear if you must. I don't care what really happened out at the Gorkin. But no matter what you do, you have to be yourself when you walk out of here. Got it? Your own self.
You keep saying that, as if I could walk out as you, Platon, or the Inspector. have straight up nothing today? Interesting. Okay. Are you weary, my boy? Ava, I need to talk to you. Oh, you spoke first. Usually you just approach me and wait for something. I can't talk about this with anyone else. I think I'm actually seeing the Shabnak. The Shabnak? In the infected districts. I keep seeing the figure of a woman, though I'm not even sure it is a woman. She's incomplete, broken, with legs made of bone. And when she digs her nails into the earth, they rip free as bones, too. There. I said it. During the last outbreak, clouds shaped like angels flew over the town. I thought they were the angels of death. Ava, you don't understand. I'm actually seeing her. Not figuratively. I've lost my mind. The only qualified doctor in this town, the only... Well, never mind. Bachelor Dankovsky. A pathetic madman. Why do you think you conjured up such an image? You answer, and it feels like you could have said something else. For some reason, I was hoping you'd know for sure if the Shabnak actually exists or not.
There is no death.
I know it doesn't exist. I don't know what to do with the fact that I'm hallucinating it. If this gets out, not a single decree of mine will ever be followed again. I think you're asking the wrong question. It's as if you're bothered by what exists and what doesn't, or by what others think. But the only thing that matters is you. The world will become what you see it as. Just observe, and it will bend or break. I don't like that. I don't want to be the center of the universe. Learning about the world as it is enriches me. Well, that's a shame. A person can't transcend their humanity if they fear equating themselves to the entire world. That's not my opinion, of course. That's Simon. In other words, your answer is you've gone mad, but you shouldn't fear it. You should be proud of it. Right. How do I get more orderlies? Okay, you have nothing to say. What does the map look like? Not, like, great, all things considered. I don't love this.
1,000 eyes. 100 thousands. All of them evil, malevolent.
You know, Dankovsky, when Alexander told me he'd assigned an outsider doctor to fight the plague, I questioned his decision. But now I see that he was right. You're doing very well. I'm not giving you morphine, don't even ask. I didn't come here for that. I came to discuss a very delicate matter. You might have met the local children. The ones that neither live in the polyhedron nor run with Notkin's gang, I mean. Yeah, I remember. Murky, Sticky, and there's another one, Shrimp, I think. Such funny names they have. Those children, yes. There is a problem. No one has seen them since yesterday. They're usually always around, but now they're just gone. Into thin air. I'm not the only one who's noticed. My neighbors did too. Something's wrong. I was meaning to ask you to find out where they might be. Why me, of all people? Do I look like their nanny to you? I have no one else to turn to. Or rather, I asked everyone I could, and now I'm asking you. There are nasty rumors going around town about my daughter, Clara. People say she had something to do with their disappearance. It's not true. And I'm ready to testify on her oath that Clara is innocent. Do you suspect anyone? If not Clara, then who? Artemis kids. Yeah, Artemis kids. At least some of them. Oh, god damn it. Are you familiar with Anna Angel? Sounds like the stage name of one of Stomatin's dancers. A horrible creature. People say many things about her. For example, that she was part of a traveling theater troupe. That she used to kidnap children and sell them. And are these suspicions all you have on her, or do you actually have proof of her involvement? I personally saw her talking to them in the hindquarters yesterday. The children were on the playground, and she came up and spoke to them. And then they disappeared. Post hoc ergo propter hoc. After this doesn't mean because of this. The children disappeared after talking to a woman who's known for kidnapping children. Isn't that enough for you? I don't know. I'd like to hear her side of the story first. Have you talked to her? Of course not. She wouldn't tell me anything. She knows what I think of her. And you decide to involve me. Ask your husband. Isn't he the main authority in town? No! Don't involve him. Never mind. You're a doctor from the capital, and people in town respect you. She must know about you. Must have heard about you. I believe she will confess if you press her. Today she was seen at the Broken Heart, Stomatin's place. She goes there sometimes. I can't promise anything, but I'll keep it in mind. Reload the gizmo. Anna Angel is coming, the old people say, to buy little children and take them away. Anna Angel is coming to demand a spindle that I can't find. Doctor! Doctor! My schmouder broke down. It doesn't work anymore. Can you fix it? What schmouder? It cures the sand path. You take some schmouder and you're right as rain. Just your tummy aches a bit and there's blood in your mouth. Like how every conversation is people here respect you. Not me, personally, but, you know, people. If your tummy aches and you're bleeding, you're definitely not right. Yes, you are. Couldn't be righter. Stasia got better. Red, too. Where did you get this panacea? Catchfly and Crowfoot made it 5 years ago. There were others, but Catchfly and Crowfoot are the ones I know. You crush and mix all the pills and you get schmouder. It cures everything, even the sand pest. But it doesn't work no more. Alia swallowed it and died anyway. Can you fix it? You're a doctor. How intriguing. You played at curing the plague with a mix of crushed pills. Do you know which pills? I'm not Catchfly. She'd know. I doubt that your play medicine has any effect, but I can't rule it out. Give me your schmouder. I'll study it in my lab. Schmouder. A box with some kind of crushed pills. Harmful. Children believe it should cure the sand pest. A mixture of outdated, harmful, and intoxicating substances. Won't help against sand pest, but will cause severe kidney and liver damage. Where did she get this mixture? Even an adult's body won't withstand such side effects, let alone a child's. Where's my schmouder? Did you fix it? Tell me, girl, where did you get this schmouder? Who told you it fights the plague? Everyone knows it fights the plague. Last time we beat the plague with schmouders. The previous epidemic was, what, 5 years ago? Weren't you just a toddler then? I hadn't seen the Schmatter box up close. It's interesting. Yeah, it is. It looks like a matchbook or like a matchbox, but it's like way too wide. Ask Matthew. He'll tell you. Oh, but I shouldn't have told you. He made me swear not to come to you. He promised to smash the windows in your hospital. He thinks you're a shoenack. Who is this Matthew? Did he give you the poisonous remedy? Matthew's my big brother. He throws stones real good. Hits a bullseye from 20 paces. It's Catchfly and Crowfoot that make schmouters. They're better than you. They beat the plague 5 years ago. Catchfly and Crowfoot, you say? Where do I find them? Not far from here. In the alley behind the theater. I don't know if Catchfly will make schmouters for you. She says you're a swindler who drains people's blood but doesn't help anyone. I'm not a swindler. If I want to make a vaccine, first of all, I need... Never mind. Pearls before swine. Destroy the cure for the plague without ever learning its properties. Gonna take an entire thing of fucking strychnine. Can I just have one strychnine, please? Oh. No. Well. Perfect. Oh! Buddy! Oh, you perked up right away, huh, bud? These are from Bridge. Yeah. Yeah, bud. Oh, he's chatty. The Feaster. Persona 3 is teaching us that being sick with something else keeps you alive. Schmouter just inflicts someone with Mr. Burns syndrome. He's a good boy. Okay. Back to it. Georgie has scheduled another meeting with me. Okay. First, let's go to the cathedral.
The town dribbles.
The town dribbles. What do you mean by that? Speak on that. Prepare an amalgamate vessel in the cathedral 3 times. Kintsugi. Alright, my entire amalgam bar is functional now, it looks like. Got some children to talk to over there. The town is a living organism, and it keeps licking it.
This is it.
Bing bong.
Oh, look, here it comes again. So, you find the genie yet?
What genie?
Ooh, old man's definitely not getting any younger. Got the memory of a giant ancient goldfish. You were asking about the genie just yesterday.
I talked to you? When? What did we talk about?
3 days after Simon died. Think we got nothing better to do than tell you the same thing over and over again each day?
Third day, you say. Got it. The children claim I talked to them on the third day, but they refused to repeat themselves. What did we talk about? Maybe they even let me into the tower on that day. Well, maybe they did.
It was quiet in Connecticut.
Bye, bud. The town dribbles, shoots from half court, swoosh, nothing but net. Daniil Dankovsky has won the game. Oh, fuck, I forgot to talk to Georgie.
In truth, I am blind. I ceased to see things long ago.
Bachelor, you have come. I was not certain you would. Yet, as I see, you are in earnest about grasping Simon, about understanding his manner of thought. The accused are already waiting for us, but first, answer me this. What do you believe in? I did come. Did you think the first dispute would frighten me off? By the way, what became of the accused, that boy? You wish to know whether I chose law or justice? Then accept this unscheduled lesson. Simon would not have asked. He would, as it were, look away, so as not to affirm another's will by the force of his attention, not to grant it substance. And often, reality itself would then turn in the direction that suited him. You mean that if I never learn how you decided the fate of the previous defendant, it will become whatever I would wish it to be? Riddle me this, Batman. I told you what Simon would have done. It is for you to decide whether you follow his example or not. I will. Tell me nothing of the previous case. Let's proceed directly to today's. Very well. But first, answer me nonetheless. What do you believe in? Alas, by the 6th day in your town, I seem to believe in nothing at all anymore, and to doubt everything. Doubt, as you surely recall, is the cornerstone of any judicial dispute. Today, we shall decide the fate of the 3 accused. Acting in collusion, they broke into a tailor's house and appropriated a number of valuable items.
Lies. We found nothing worth taking in that hovel.
The owner was at home, and he died of a ruptured heart in the very midst of the crime.
At least you're not lying about that. He dropped dead on his own. Nothing to do with us.
Then why did you break in, if you yourself say it was a hovel with nothing worth taking?
The tailor was a miser. Lived like dirt, but sat on piles of money. Loved counting coins, hated spending them. The neighbor said he would be out, so I climbed in, and there he was, snoring in bed, the bastard. He woke up, saw us, and then just started wheezing. Dropped dead right there.
What good is money now? What can you even buy with it? I was hungry, that's all. You lot at the town hall eat your fancy cuts and write your damn decrees. Well, I hadn't had a crumb in my mouth for 3 days. I've dug through trash heaps, nothing there either. What will you say, Bachelor? Are you capable of weighing the measure of their guilt upon your inner scales? How much doubt will you place upon them? And how much mercy? The 2 of them have spoken, but why is the Odong silent? Ene minizeme. I am guilty, Shike. He saw me, and Bodo crushed his heart with the hooves of her bulls. Ene minizeme. I am a disgrace. Beeke esege buzarlab. It seems the Odong is the only one of the three whose conscience truly torments him. What do you know about conscience, you capital rat? Think we broke in 'cause life's so easy? You don't think it doesn't gnaw at us? It gnaws, all right. But hunger gnaws harder than conscience. But what would you know? You've only read about hunger in books, you swine. I once came here because I believed in utopia. They promised a town that lives as one body, where everyone works for the future. And the tailor hid his money. That means he stole it from the town. I needed that money to keep building the utopia. So you meant to build the utopia at a tailor's expense? He earned that money by his own labor. No utopia gives you the right to take it. Simon truly did dream of building a town that would become a crucible. A town where different people and convictions could live in peace, complementing and enriching one another. He oriented himself towards the truth of each individual. And for that, he was respected by all, worms and signs alike. In a real crucible, chemical processes never cease, which means that harmony can never be achieved once and for all. Perhaps that is the very meaning of utopia. What do you think Simon would have done? How would he have dealt with these people? How would he have resolved this dispute? I'm not sure about this one. All three are guilty. If we seek justice, they must bear the same punishment, regardless of their motives. A pity. I thought you were beginning to understand. But it seems I was hasty in my conclusions. Very well, thank you for the attempt, Bachelor. Come the day after tomorrow. There will be another dispute for you. Perhaps the last on the path to understanding Simon. I do not yet understand where these lessons are leading. Perhaps one day I will. Local justice satisfies all parties, but has nothing in common with my notions of fairness. Once again, I go to Georgie's workshop, trying to comprehend his brother's great mind. Kind of want to go back and redo that. I think I'm going to pop back to this. We're still so early in the day. I'm just going to pop back to the Stillwater and reset the clock. And redo that conversation with Georgie. I think I should send the woman to build with her hands. Release the Odong, feed the man.
Why so jittery, Dankovsky?
Excuse me. Sorry.
The broken ones don't lie.
Okay, so I have the Schmounder again. It is really interesting. I'm gonna just hold on to this for the time being. Oh no, I need to destroy it again to get the location of the people who made it. Okay. We have that again. Let's go to Georgie.
Never alone. Things everywhere. I'd rather not hear this.
I'd rather not hear this. No, do I need to talk to the dogs again? Nope. I guess I still have that one, I just didn't see it in the map anymore. Maybe that was on day 3. Okay. Let's try
It's
this
a
again.
disgrace to be illiterate. One must learn to read the signs of fate.
Release the Odong, feed the man, send the woman to a construction site somewhere. If she wishes to build utopia, let her build it with her own hands. Victor would have called your approach differential, selective mercy, or the pinch of irony. I am glad you did not strike rashly and apply the same measure to all. I definitely didn't do that. So what happens now? I have not yet decided. I'm still weighing their guilt upon my inner scales. And you, Bachelor, have helped me adjust those scales just now. Come the day after tomorrow. There will be another dispute for you. Perhaps the last on the path to understanding Simon. Okay. That's much better. Alright, let's head over to the hospital. And I think that is where we'll save it. Oh, is this infected? Oh, it sure is. Any weird flowers? Weird flowers? Oh, I forgot to take everything out of the clock. Fuck. I don't think it's this one. Which means it's gonna be that top one again? Maybe that should be my immediate priority. It's finding no, because I don't have any matches. Actually, let's go talk to these fucking kids.
No, Shamil. Don't you go there. It's gonna kill you. They said yesterday at the range that it ripped a bull's spine right out. Think of how strong it ought to be to tear a spine out as easy as picking a flower.
So you say it killed a bull. You reckon it's gonna stop eating once we're out of bulls? No shot. A wild beast is always fixing to rip someone's throat. If we don't put it down, it's gonna come to town after our children. Hi, I know you. You're that doctor that gave our town on a platter.
Now tell us, Doctor, we got a beast all but roaming the streets, killing livestock. So why aren't you dealing with it?
What kind of beast?
As a wolf. Females, but she's huge, like 20 feet tall or so. Never seen nothing like it.
Wolf my butt. It's a bear, I'm telling you. You see them claw marks? Paws as huge as a skillet. And it roars like a bear, too.
I've heard it lives underground, digging them tunnels. It pulls you down and then picks your bones bare.
Sounds like you're just sharing campfire stories.
That's because scarcely anyone's seen it. And then who did wouldn't live to tell. Things as quick as a shiv. Before you know it, it'll be dragging you into its lair and gnawing on your spine. That's why I'm telling Shamil, don't you go to the cemetery.
Omnis lupus magnus. I don't reckon her spells will stop the beast, Doctor. The thing even fixed itself a nest at the train cemetery. It's out in the sticks along the rails past the station. We hear it every evening, howling at the moon, scratching its back on the metal. And you intend to hunt it with sticks and pitchforks?
You think it's funny, Doctor? Go on, then. Laugh. I've been laughing myself until I heard that ghastly howling with my own ears. Wherever this beast came from, it's gonna slaughter us all, I'm telling you.
Calm down. I'll inspect the train cemetery and determine the appropriate response. Maybe have patrolmen dispatched there if needed. Actually, let's just go into the theater and save it up. I can't get out over here. Never mind. Oh, that's too much mania. Too much mania. I went too hard.
Will they ever find out about us?
My friends, good sirs. I beg of you, one at a time.
One at a time or all at once, it doesn't matter. Bid end Erik Yosgi by son. We won't enter your house, Emshen. Your house, Muhaiun Erte.
This is a hospital, not a house. Ill people should enter it at the earliest convenience, but if you're healthy, it really is up to you to decide if you're willing to take the risk.
Oh, Dr. Dankovsky. Hello. I took the initiative here and invited these esteemed ladies and gentlemen for research purposes. But I've encountered some difficulties. You see, they refuse to set foot in the hospital.
And why, pray tell, are you trying to drag an entire crowd into the hospital? It's the orderly's job to bring in patients with intercurrent diseases. You shouldn't have to worry about that.
How do I put it without sounding impertinent? Oh, I'll just say it and you can scold me later. I want to test a hypothesis. Since the last outbreak, there have been rumors that the steppe folk aren't affected by the sand plague, that they're more resistant than others. So I thought maybe we could use that to formulate our vaccine. We are born from the earth and we live by the earth, Emshin. It protects us. Come, Galna. You severed ties with the earth long ago. That's why it takes you, pulls you down, Aladag.
Is your hypothesis based solely on rumors, or is there some substantiated data?
I've been questioning stepfolk here and there, and they all insist that shepherds and brides never get infected. The older ones, while the young catch the plague faster than anyone. They say old shepherds have had bulls by their side for a long time. And something passes to them from the bulls as Bodo's blessing. Apparently younger people sometimes can't withstand this blessing.
Go on. I'm genuinely curious.
Oh, speaking my mind in front of you is outright terrifying. But I'll have to soldier on. What if Bodo's blessing isn't superstition, but a scientific fact? So I took it one step further. I started asking if anyone has ever seen a plague-infected bull. And do you know what? And what do you know? No one has. Bodo loves her bulls, Semshen. Bodo's love is stronger than death. Bukanud ubdegui.
It's a cowpox situation then? Kinda.
Bulls use their horns to gore the plague. That is what Bodo decreed.
I know. I've been thinking about this for a while. Thank you for expanding on my idea.
Well, I haven't managed to get a bull yet, and where would I even keep it? So, for now, I'm trying to bring in shepherds and brides for testing.
You mean the Odonge shepherds? I've been dreaming of taking a peek at their blood work myself, and not just because of a plague, but they'd never let us.
Our blood is not for you. Our blood is for Bodo.
There you go, just as I suspected. You'd probably have an easier time getting a bull to listen.
You know, Doctor, in my wildest dreams, I'd take a bull and try to infect it with the plague. Then I'd observe what happens to a bull's body. Maybe we could even get a vaccine that way. Not this one-day thing we have, but a real one.
You've got it all mixed up, Little. The word vaccine is, of course, related to cows. But when the first vaccine in history was invented, it was about infecting people with a cow disease, not the other way around.
It's even more complicated than that. They infected a child, of the barbaric ways of our ancestors, with the illness of a woman who had previously contracted cowpox. I was reading about it all night. But Doctor, it seems our local plague doesn't affect the bovine. No one's ever seen a sick bull. So if you and I infect one...
You know, I actually like this idea. If old shepherds really do get infected less often, maybe the bulls give them immunity somehow.
What do you want with the bulls? Be oil go no greeb. I don't understand. Moose Vlad is in charge of the bulls. All the bulls are his. You need to ask him nicely.
Olgimsky is a reasonable man, even if profit-driven. I should be able to persuade him to donate one bull for our experiments.
So you'll handle getting us a bull, Doctor? Oh, lucky me. In the meantime, I'll prepare the plague shot, so we can, expose our test subject to the contagion at once.
No need to rush. I have many other matters to attend to. The shot could spoil before I get to this.
You've already decided you have other business, Erdem. Tell your Oyutan to let us go, to stop asking us to enter your house, to stop waiting for our blood. Give him the order.
Good sirs and ladies, a bull is one thing, but your blood work could also be of great use.
We can't make them do this, Little. But if you think you can persuade them, by all means, go ahead.
Dr. Dankovsky. Oh, I'm so lucky you're here. My housemate has gone off his rocker. He moves furniture all night, claws at the walls. Can you sort him out?
What do you mean, claws at the walls?
My housemate was ill with the plague. Then he recovered and started moving furniture like crazy and clawing at the walls.
What do you mean he recovered? Are we talking about the same plague? The sand plague?
Sure thing, Doctor, the one and only. Jakub fell ill with it 3 days ago. I'll go to the dark wood, he says, and the wood will cure me. So he goes, and he comes back in the morning healthy and jolly as a moose. But something's going on with him at night.
Can you give me any more details?
I didn't think my mate would pull through. I thought he went to the step to die. But lo and behold, he returned. It's not him anymore, though. It's like some creature wearing his skin, pretending to be Jakub.
He's become a mad interior decorator. He's unlocked dark feng shui. Give me your hand. I'll check your pulse and body temperature.
I'm right as rain. It's Jakub who behaves like he's been smoking weed. He moves furniture at night. He barricaded the door as if he expects someone to come for him. He sees beasts in the shadows, and he makes those weird sounds. Please, visit us after dark and take a look at him, or at least listen to him. I'm begging you, Doctor.
He's saying he fell ill 3 days ago, and he's still alive. Perhaps this is another case of intercurrent illness. Hi, Laura. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's about that time. Thank you all for coming. I very much appreciate it. I'm looking to see if there's anyone to raid at the moment. Lycanthropy also fends off sad pest. Yeah, just be a werewolf. Let's make a town full of werewolves. As always, thank you all for coming. I very much appreciate it. I hope you are having a good time going through this. I'm very interested in the whole mystery of all of this. I think it's super fascinating. So I'm having a lovely time going through this. And I hope you all are as well. A town full of werewolves couldn't possibly go wrong. Exactly. Yeah, we'll be continuing this again next week. Same time, same place, same situation. Thank you all for being here. Annie, Danny, Bridge, Pegasus, Bat Spider, Scoop, Allen. Yeah. Thanks for all the chatting, and I have no idea what we're gonna find at any given time, and I'm excited for it. Yeah, right? Like, this is such an... Because we know all these players from the last one, but they're a little different, because we're seeing it from a different perspective, and I think that's neat. But yeah. I hope you all have a lovely Thursday evening, and I hope to see you next week at the same time, same place. And goodbye, everyone. Hey, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to help support me in making more of this, you can follow me on Twitch, where I stream these live. Like, comment, and subscribe. I suspect you all know how this works by now, but it really does help a lot. Thanks.